afternoon, everybody. We're here to CEO of CS Corporation, owner of the IntelliFlex line of product. CS Corporation is a group of company that basically does multidiscipline engineering with their engineering consulting division that takes care of all the manufacturing in the manufacturing space for modular data center. And then we have our third division that takes care of all the construction needs for deployment of our systems in the market. So this is Power and Control, our group that's been running for over 13 years now. With all this expertise over the past few years, we came up with a line of product called IntelliFlex. I'm sure you guys probably seen the module outside. It's pretty hard to miss. It's a 6 megawatt parked right in the front of the convention center. A little bit about us. This is our manufacturing facility. It's a 72,000 square feet facility that could take care, based out of Atchison, Alberta, Canada, employing over 100 skilled professionals out there to accommodate the manufacturing and all the engineering department. You could take a look at the inside of the shop. This is where we manufacture all our modules. You could see a couple 6 megawatt modules here in fabrication. We could build up to 1.15 gigawatt annually of capacity. This is pretty impressive. This is where we have our multidiscipline engineering and manufacturing team. We do have a very nice research and development department where we could show you a few things. A couple guys there just looking at some hash boards for repairs. So that we stay on top of all the new technology, and we make sure that we test all available hardware before we actually recommend them into our liquid immersion solution. This is where we're located. Just to situate the whole thing a little bit, we are in Canada. This is a North American design and built solution. We are just outside Edmonton in Alberta in Canada. Here's a bit of an overview, small kind of live P&ID, showing you kind of how the system works and all the main components of what is included in the IntelliFlex system. You have straight from utility, we connect directly to our power transformation, the Megabox, which is it's a mini substation that could be connected up to 69 kV on the primary side. It will step it down to 415 that you need to operate the switchboard, which is the power hub system. The power hub is just a smart power distribution unit that hosts all your VFDs, industrial automation system. They feed in turn all of the smart PDUs that energize all your hardware in the liquid immersion tank, as you can see here. And very easy to follow right through dry cooling system, which is our cooling pods. You see 4 of them on top of our IMDC 6.0 outside. So this is just a quick overview of one loop of our system. A little statement here. The IMDC, basically the Immersion Modular Data Center, is the culmination of countless hours of R&D and is the most robust modular data center in the world. The result is a green solution that necessitates basically no water, single point connection with a PUE that could be achieved to 1.02. Again, yeah, truly amazing. So there's a couple advantages that we see here. Modular design allows for quick deployment and scalability. We're going to go through that a little bit in a few minutes. But it's a very modular system. A 60-foot by 12 will host up to 6 megawatts. So the scalability is unmatched. operate your hardware to full potential. Obviously, we give you the opportunity to overclock your system, and our PDUs are rated for it. Everything is set up for overclocking purposes. Reduce your capital and operation cost tremendously. Fully inclusive system that will give you really hands-off and very easy to deploy. Will save you a lot of cost.
Just show them that you're in.
Provide unmatched computing hardware density. Again, 6 megawatt, 1152 machine in one of our system. Prolong your lifetime of hardware. Obviously, it's very well known that liquid immersion will help you to maintain your hardware way longer due to hotspot mitigation, and dust is a big thing. Multiple redundancy, minimizing operation downtime. Our system gives up to a 98% uptime, which is pretty incredible on the market. Full control of receptacle and current monitoring, fairly basic. Provide for a smaller carbon footprint. Heat recovery system is available, and basically it is a fully CSA, UL, and IEC certified system. Standard component. So when we look at a module that we have outside, we have two 3 MVA megabox transformer. Those are the one that you see right here. We have 4 2200 amp power hub to take care of all your main power distribution. Everything is equipped on variable frequency drives, VFDs. It includes a fully incorporate network system, so you don't have to do that on site. Very convenient. 24 400 amp frame smart PDU. You got your 4 cooling pods on top of the module, which each cooling pod has 6 loop. So there's 6 individual radiator with dual fans on every one, matching with a single pump for every immersion tank. If we keep going, obviously we use Shell S3X as our dielectric fluid right now for our system when we deploy. This is on our standard offering. Our line of product, just to kind of define a little bit what IntelliFlex is and what you could achieve with IntelliFlex. Just real quick, we have the Immersion Modular Data Center, IMDC, up to 6 megawatt apiece. Our MDC hybrid module. It's a 30-foot mining operation with up to 30 more feet of custom, perfect for pilot, small remote deployment where you could put washroom facility, control room, repair center, anything that you desire could be built on the other half of that 60. So it'll give you a 3 megawatt with all the necessary operation right beside it. Modular E-house switchgear building, up to 50 megawatt into a 60-foot footprint that connects to the IntelliFlex solution. So you could have one data center that takes care of everything, including your switchgear needs. And then we have our line of connecting module that will give you the ability of building large scale, again, scalability, large deployment, which we could go through right now. IMDC, you could see one right here. Obviously, it's way nicer to go walk through it. I invite you guys to go and take a look at it outside. Quick rundown. The IMDC is available in 3 sizes. We have the 6.0, which is up to 1,152 miners in a 60-foot module. We have our 3.0, 576 miner in a 30-foot, and then a 1.5 megawatt with 288 miner capacity. That's kind of the baseline of that. The connecting modules themselves, this is an example of a project we're building right now where you could see how we utilize the connecting modules. The connecting modules are the portion that you have right in the center here. We're looking at 4 IMDC 6.0. But in the center, you're going to have a 12 by 12 connecting pod that will join all of this together and allow you to connect your switchgear building, which is 26 megawatt for this one of capacity, with 24 megawatt of actual module planned to be deployed on that site. What we added too, why I'm showing this example is because we added a 45 foot module to connect the new infrastructure to the existing building that the client has on that site. So they could utilize the existing building as storage, maintenance, operation for all their needs and still fit the maximum capacity of the substation on site right there in the background beside the substation, which allows you for shorter cable run and you know, cost savings. Just a quicker big view. I'm pretty sure we could see it. That's the overall here. So you could see how you're close from a substation and how you could connect an existing building. So these are projects that are ongoing right now that will be fully deployed before the end of the year. Now the He-House system, I know we just talked about it. This is an example of one that would leave our shop. It is a 60 foot by 12. It has the exact same footprint as our IMDC 6.0. And when it gets deployed, it connects seamlessly with the existing modules. We could see what we can do. So this is an example that we see a little clearer. I think we could blow it up. So you can see this is a 24 megawatt switchgear module. You have a drop from your pole to feed the switchgear, and then you have 4 IMDC 6.0 connected together to create one hall. And then you added a 12 by 12 module to give you proper egress and access to the module. So that's where it's a very, very flexible system, and the switchgear module really saves you a lot of cost and time on deployment. So those are deployments that we have done. This is an 18 megawatt that we have in the Middle East. We are proud to be the first to have deployed successfully some liquid immersion solution out there. 18 megawatt running for over a year now. It's a great project. You see it up there on the left. We have a 3 megawatt hybrid. This is what we talked about before, where you have 3 megawatt on one side and 30 feet of operation space that you could custom to whatever need you have. These are different sites. We're talking here about a 72 megawatt deployment with another of our client where we have a lot of connecting pods. We wanted to show a little bit the scalability and what we can do with them again. It's based on different phases that shows kind of the flexibility of the system. You see in red, you have a 3 megawatt with operation space. So you deploy that first, you can have your team operating there with no problem, and then you could connect to that and keep growing the site with a lot of ease. So the scalability is shown there very, very well. We have just another site here, a 300 megawatt, utilizing that 24 megawatt switchgear and the 4 module setup that we just went through. There's a 96 megawatt site render. We just thought we'd show you guys this. It's just scalable. 96 megawatt with connections, just to show you an image of what a full large size deployment looks like, all polished up. So you can see that right here. And I think that concludes kind of our presentation, I believe, on the IntelliFlex solution. So I invite you guys to come and see us. We have a booth inside over here, kind of showing a couple 3D printed team of professionals that will answer all your questions. And obviously you can't miss our module outside. I don't think it's raining anymore. So I invite you to go and take a look, walk through the module, see it for yourself. The quality is there. Thanks for your time.